Hi boys and girls, we're going to be reading The Race. It's our fourth and last decodable reading selection for lesson 14, and we are reading in our Unit 3 Journeys Decodable Reader, and this is grade 1. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and practice making some words that have the soft C, S, the soft G, Z sounds. Okay, so I have some letters right here. Let's go ahead and pop this up because there's lots of words in our story that have these spellings. So the first one we're going to do is cage. Well, I can either choose this C or this C for the K sound, right? K, A. Oh, something's going to have to make that A say A. It's going to be the E, right? Something has to go right here. Cage. Cage. Yes, the G. Remember when the G's next to an E, it makes the J sound? That says cage. Cage. Would you have spelled it like that? The next one is page. Page. You know what? This says age. Cage. Which of these letters should I put for the beginning sound? Page. Right. Page. The G-E made the J sound, and the E made the A say A. Page. Next one is rage. And again, we could just use this word family, age, and find a letter that makes the sound. So we can say rage. Rage. Yep, there it is. Rage. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to one that has the CE spelling for the S sound. I think our first word can be race. Okay, this spells or A. Which of these makes the A sound? Oh, the A does, but it has to have the E making it say it. But remember, we have to skip a letter. Race. Hey, there aren't any S's there. What should I do? Oh, I remember. When a C is next to an E, it spells S. So this says race. If I were to take the R off and put an L, what would it say? Ace. Lace, like the wedding dress had some lace on it. Lace. If I were to take the L off and put a P, actually I should have left the L there, and if I were to put a P in front, what would it say? Let's sound it out. Pull, pull, ace, place, place. Okay, I think we're ready to read our story. I'm going to read it to you the first time, and then you can read it with me the second time. Okay, the story's called The Race, and it's about several different races. And it looks like it's a fantasy because, animals don't, they just don't do that. This is make-believe. This is baloney, and we love it. The Race. Okay, they're in the bandstand around the track. This race is fun to watch. Get into the fun. Yell, yell. Clap, clap. Race, race, race. Okay, looks like they're having a running race. Dave and Ace got in this race. Dave will run fast. Ace will run fast. Crack! The race starts. Dave and Ace take off. I don't know if you've ever been to a track meet, but they use these fake guns to make a really loud cracking sound. And that's when all of the athletes know that it's time to start running. And they have to follow the rules. If they start running before they hear the gun crack, then they have to start over. If they do it again, then they get disqualified. So you got to keep the rules. Wait to hear the crack before you start running. Dave has a lane. It is his space. Ace has a lane. It is his space. They must run and jump in that lane. They can't trade lanes. Oh, that's an important rule. If you're ever going to be a track star, remember the rule about you have to stay in your lane. You have to stay between your two lines. That's your space to do your running. You can't be going into someone else's space, or you might knock into them, or they might knock into you. Oh, here's some different characters. Looks like these are geese. And what are they doing in their lanes? Looks like they're roller skating or roller blading. When you have one line of wheels, those are called roller blades. Oh, I see the DGE. Remember that? What did the DGE say? It says Z, Z. Okay, so Madge and Grace got in this race. They will skate fast. Go, Madge! Go, Grace! Skate as fast as you can! Race, race, race! Ooh, so now the rabbits are in a bicycle race, or bike race. Blake and Trace got in this race. Blake and Trace set the pace. The fastest people in a race are the ones that are setting the pace. They're like, if you want to win, you have to go at least as fast. Will Trace race past Blake? Go, Blake! Go, Trace! Okay, they're pedaling hard. Look at them. They're taking a rest now, getting rehydrated. And looks like these two are high-fiving each other, congratulating each other. The last race is over. Madge, Grace, Blake, Trace, Dave, and Ace sit in the shade. The judge gave 2 of them red badges. Okay, so these 2 got red badges. And 4 of them blue badges. Okay, so that looks like they were all winners. Good for them. Okay, so now we get to read it. I'm going to use my soft voice. Okay, for you to learn how to read this story, you need to pay full attention to it. Put your fingers underneath the words. Follow along with me. Those are the rules. And then make sure that your motor is running in your throat. That means you're trying to read the words with me. Okay, you can do this. You can do this. Okay, are you ready? Begin. The race. Let's go ahead and make this even higher for you. This race is fun to watch. Get into the fun. Yell, yell. Clap, clap. Race, race, race. Dave and Ace got in this race. Dave will run fast. Ace will run fast. Crack! The race starts. Dave and Ace take off. Dave has a lane. It is his space. Ace has a lane. It is his space. They must run and jump in that lane. They can't trade lanes. Madge and Grace got in this race. They will skate fast. Go, Madge! Go, Grace! Skate as fast as you can. Race, race, race! Blake and Trace got in this race. Blake and Trace set the pace. Will Trace race past Blake? Go, Blake! Go, Trace! By the way, it looks like she did go past Blake because she has, oh no it doesn't, I think blue ribbons are the best. She never got ahead of him, so he ended up winning first and she won second. Blue means you were first, or in this case it looks like these two tied. And red means you were second. The last race is over. Madge, Grace, Blake, Trace, Dave, and Ace sit in the shade. The judge gave 2 of them red badges and 4 of them blue badges. Okay, boys and girls, I enjoyed reading with you today. You can look in the link under this one and read this story in the slides. See if you can do it all by yourself. Bye-bye.